All right, so we're gonna Vault Scourge and a Pit Skulk. Ooh, or Nettle Sentinel and a Pit Skulk. Vault Scourge has a better chance of getting in, so I'm gonna Vault Scourge and then Pit Skulk. Speaking of flavor text, if you believe the God Pharaoh tests you, charge with me to prove yourself. If you believe he betrayed us all, join with me to fight for tomorrow. Ooh, that's pretty diplomatic. That's a good speech. Heck yeah. All right, let's see what this opponent is on. Don't be burn. Oh, that's Life Goes On? Oh, it's Affinity, okay. How's the Affinity matchup, gang? Genuinely curious. Ooh. Okay, so... I kind of want to like Nest Invader so that next turn I can like play all three of these spells with Morbid turned on. Smash or be smashed. Or postboard crack Kark Clan Shaman. I actually think I am going to take that line. I'm gonna attack in, play out Nest Invader, and then spam at our hand with an online Hunger of the Howl pack on Vault Scourge next turn. I guess I could have Galvanic Blast online, which makes that a lot worse. Actually, yeah, because I can still just Pit Skulk, Nettle Sentinel. I'm sorry, Maverick. I talked myself out of it. You're like, yeah, that's a great line. That's a weird line. Jeff, do it. And then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna. Wasn't thinking. I'm worried about Galvanic Blast. Okay, I'm no longer worried about Galvanic Blast. I'm now worried about a multitude of other things. All right, so we'll play out old Nesty. Doing this pre-combat, which is probably a little loose, but we're trying to see if our opponent wants to trade an ATOG with anything. And if not, we'll probably still just like Hunger, put it on Vault Scourge, get in. Or maybe I'll put it on Skargon Pit Skulk. Because Skargon Pit Skulk, the life gain might be relevant because of ATOG Fling. Yeah. Okay, so they're not going to block. Skargon Pit Skulk doesn't die to Galvanic Blast if I put the Hunger on this. And then they take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 7, 8, down to 11. And I'm just threatening a bunch of damage next turn. Pump Scourge. Hope they don't have the Galv Blast. Okay. I believe you. And untap our Nettle Sentinel. And we'll just F6. Always yes. Always yield. Come on, Jeff. We got Maverick Girl on the chat. You gotta do your triggers. Jeez. Yeah. Getting up out of the way of even this. Yeah, it might be worth the Galvanic Blast. Like if they're blasting our Scourge and not our face, and we're gaining 4 here, we could be in good shape. All right, get in for a bunch and pass. I said and pass. Yes. Pass. Imagine there's like an infinite loop if you left mana in your mana pool on blocks and it just like broke the game. I'd be mad. Yeah, like if they're taking their time here, like they're not committing more artifacts. So this is like Frogmite, Galvanic Blast. Whatever. Wait, no. Frogmite, Galvanic Blast. Okay. You should have done other stuff first, so I knew how your turn was going to go. Let's see what this is. Somber Hoverguard. Okay. Hey, No Roninj. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. Trying the new overlay out, see how it feels. Opponent doesn't want to sack any artifacts to trade with their creatures. There's our Elephant Guide to go on our Skargon Pit Skulk. And now we ask our opponent if they want to sack any artifacts to trade with stuff. Which is probably no. Or to eat stuff, I guess. Okay, do you want to trade any of your artifacts for any of our 2-mana guys? And still take 5. Because if you don't, then you're dead next turn. So, yeah, that was a great draw. You brought it. No-Go Ronin, your luck. Oh my goodness. No-Go Ronin J. Sorry, not No-Go Ronin. Double, like, block both of them. Block both of them and eat an artifact. Please. Yep. Come on. No, you want to, opponent. Can you hear me, opponent? Or can I just win next turn? I've been practicing. You've been practicing those luck entries. Either they kill us or we're dead. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. And double strike? Not quite. So if they have Teamer Battle Rage and Fling here, we die. They just have another ATOG. Okay. Yeah, because, well, they're going to pump the ATOG to block the Pit Skulk here. We draw Nest Invader. So they have to sack 2 artifacts, block the Pit Skulk. We can attack, we can swing with both, though. So I think I'm going to, yeah. I'm going to try to get rid of all those lands if they want to do anything about our board. Like, there's nothing wrong with some, like, shred metal, but... Oh, okay. Sure. 1 card in hand. We're not going to pay. Netty Boy's going to untap. Opponent going to have to do some sacking. Just play Nest Invader pass? You wouldn't attack? They gotta sack, like, their whole board to not die. They gotta sack, like, Chrome Star land, and then they can't kill us next turn, even... I think we attack. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I guess they'd be up. Yeah. Starting to convince me. So we're going to sack 2. Yeah, maybe leaving a blocker back there would have been good. Like, well. It's tough, man. It's tough. Because they have to pitch at least a land here. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, I guess if they want to, unless they're going to take 2 here. And then they'll have both their Togs. And we'll get the elephant. Yep. You may block. You have done it. You have blocked the Skargan Pit Skulk. Are you going to sack another one? No, you're just going to let Atog die? Cool. All right. 2 cards in hand. We have a blocker on board. This is interesting. Because I think I have to block the Atog. With the elephant. There's Prophetic Prism. I'm going to draw him a card. Because they can still pump a bunch and then go like land fling post-combat. Do I want to trade an artifact for this elephant? No, they're just going to pass. Okay. Draw Forest. Come on. There's so few lands in this deck. Do we trade this elephant for an artifact? Probably. Because they're not going to swing with Atog until... They won't swing with Atog until it's killing time. They could be holding up Galvanic Blast here, but we're not getting anywhere by not attacking. They're going to pump up the Tog. eat the elephant. This is putting them further away from doing anything, which is like ideal. And natural draw. Ugh. Then you draw the lead Stampede, and you like one elf left. You're like, oh. Wait, no, lead's fine. Lead's fine with one elf on board. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a 4/4. Oh, we've got as a tapped boy. They're gonna get in. Some evasion would be wonderful here. You can't even bluff anything. Oh my goodness. Well, that's it. Everything is right in the universe. Looks like it's time for us to go 1-4 with another net deck, crew. Mind you, I could have had another. I probably should have had that match against Baron, but who knows? Who knows? I thought suiting up the Pit Skulk was a good idea too. So that's on me. Good old Flood. Oh my god, this card is so good right here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the way out here. No, they can just wait till blocks to start sacking stuff. So I actually think we'll see if they attack with ATOG. They're gonna attack with everything. All right. We have to block ATOG anyway. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Playing Stompy on stream yesterday and he got stomped as well. It's pretty bad spot IMO. And then again, someone won within the challenge. Yeah. So you gotta wonder what the challenge meta looked like, right? Go to blocks. Opponent on the very tough no avatar plan. We still take 10 here and we're dead to Galvanic Blast. Like there isn't a heck of a lot of ways out. Yeah, I was happy with Stompy winning too. I was excited to try it out. You get a 6. It means more people on it next week. Get 'em. And they play another 4/4. We're dead. Sick. Okay. So we've got sideboard for this. I'm happy about that. Time to bring out the old Stompy Hunter title. Does that come with a belt? Less than $4 each. How much are they in paper now? Or are they like kind of cheap? I wouldn't think with that, like all the Pauper Elves players. And I think, don't people play Nettle Sentinels in like all the decks? Don't they play it in Legacy? I feel like I've seen Nettle Sentinels in Legacy before. I may be crazy though. Okay, Gleeful Sabotage coming in. And just putting itself wherever it damn well feels. So we'll move it back over so we know what we're sideboarding. Noticing that my newest follow feature isn't working, guys. Sorry about that. I have to figure out what gets that thing ticking. Pauper Stable's just all spiking like crazy right now. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Sorry, guys, my mouse is being a jerk. Okay, Gleeful Sabotage comes in. I don't know that we're going to be able to manufacture enough situations where hunger... So, I feel like it's either Elephant Guide or Vines here. Hey, Necromon, what's up, man? It's going okay. It's going okay. We're 1-3 with Stompy so far. I think, right? 1-3? No, 1-2. 1-2 with Stompy so far. Standard Bearer is a great card, though. I can see Standard Bearer being like a wicked commander card that people just haven't caught on to. Guys, what do we take out for these Gleeful Sabotages? I think it might be Vines. I think we go down Vines. Probably most of the Vines. They could save our Skargan Pit Skulks. Oh, actually, yeah, no, probably Hungers then. because we want to save our stuff from galvanic blasts. So let's keep the vines in, go down the hungers, and leave in the guides. Sometimes you don't want guides though. So maybe I'll take out one guide for a hunger, and we'll do it like that, because that's hedging for more removal than they actually have. And we'd love to play first. Oh, Teamer Battle Rage, right. Did you guys see that opener? That was wild, huh? We'll keep this. And we'll go turn 1 Nettle Sentinel. I'm gonna bottom this because we can still Elephant Guide off of Quirion Ranger. So I'll turn 1 Nettle Sentinel, get in with Nettle Sentinel, turn 2 Pit Skulk, Quirion Ranger, turn 3 Elephant Guide something. Nettle Sentinel. Go ahead, opponent. Oh, confrontations? Really? For like the hungers and the guides? I guess it does make us faster. I guess we become beatdown. Wasn't thinking. Oh, frick your Flare Husk though, bud. Let me get in for the damage. Aww. Huh. Hmm. Well, we're still running into lands off the top of our library, even though I just scribed one to the bottom. That's just a little bit of bonus action there. Let's see if they block with Flare Husk. I'd say they would. They know about Pit Skulk. If they don't, I'm just like the happiest young man. Don't. Nice. Okay. Play a Quirion Ranger. Tap our guy. And yeah, I can absolutely see why you would want the confrontations in now. Especially over like Drinkard Mikko. Hello, saludo. Welcome. Oh my god, I pronounced that horribly, didn't I? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Ooh, they got the Gal Blast online. Here comes Fragmite. Sure. Well, we have to try to... there's BT. We have to try to Elephant Guide this anyway. Otherwise, we're just like stopped in our tracks. You said it with confidence, though. That's what counts. Thanks, guys. All right, play out the BTE. Sweet, nice. I'm glad you enjoy the Pauper. I also enjoy a moderate amount of Pauper. Mostly Pauper. It's pretty real, and that's probably why I'm pretty bad at it. Guide the Pit Skulk, and there's a Galvanic Blast. I kind of saw it coming, but yeah. So I could have done it post combat, I guess, but they would have traded with Frogmite and then destroyed whatever creature I was targeting with it anyway. And now we're just on nothing. Just on stone nothing. Had some manic ideas like selling out of Modern for Pauper. Well, it's not that hard. You only have to sell like 2 lands. Yeah, just like fire off a couple lands, get the whole Pauper collection started. You get like all the staples. Well, I guess maybe not right now. I guess where Paper Pauper is kind of like taking off a little bit, you might not be able to bolster your collection that well for only a couple of fetches, but oh great. Yeah, you don't have to sell anything. You just buy the cards. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly, right? You're not going to use them anyway. Our opponent on Metallic Rebuke here. Feels like. Not like we're just not going to play into it. Or sold Pauper Staples to get a modern deck? That would be sick too. Oh, playing Paper Legacy would be nuts. Like, I just don't think there is a Legacy community around here. Otherwise, I think I would do that. We're just going to take 4. Maybe I'll block with Young Wolf. I'm going to block with Young Wolf. Probably just going to play another 4/4 though. I don't have to block here. I'm not going to block. And still Pauper after having tried every format on Moto. Have you tried Vintage? Do you play Vintage, Red Tory? You're nuts, man. Oh, now they have the Frogmite to eat our boys. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. I know it sounds crazy, but we're gonna ranker up our Young Wolf. Administer the beats. I've never actually played Infect and Pauper. Glad to have the Pop in chat. Hello, Pop in chat. Welcome to the stream. I look like a Wookiee. I feel like you've been here before. I look like a Wookiee. Also, disclaimer, I don't look like a Wookiee. The Pauper leader has like 3, I think. Maverick Girl has 2, just lagging behind. But having 2 trophies is pretty rad. I've never had 2 trophies. I've had precisely 1 trophy. Oh, Affinity. How's it feel, Affinity? How's it feel? Getting ourselves out of some Galvanic Blast range. I'd settle for a 4-1 finish. I know what you mean, man. As long as Deathray Shaman isn't banned, I'm not getting into Legacy. Wait, Knights of the Old Republic? What's Kodor? Or Coder? Do you think this is a no melody meta? Thank you very much for the follow. I look like a Wookiee. Glad to have you. I do not look like a Wookiee, but I can appreciate it. Sometimes I do look like a Wookiee, honestly. You can clip me saying I look like, oh, Knight of the Reliquary. Oh, did they play like Luck favored you this weekend? Congratulations. That's awesome, Drinker Mikko. Congratulations on your trophies. So, yep. I think our opponent's going to try to counter this Rancor on the way back down. But I really don't have any time for this anymore, so... You may. Blue-green Infect at my locals. It wins turn 2! Oh man, did you guys ever see that Numa getting bogged down by the turn 2s? That was pretty bananas. Somber Hoverguard. Opponent all the way tapped out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What happens if I don't block ATOG here? Nothing. So I will not block ATOG here. If Deathray Shaman was banned, you would jam some Rug Delver. Rug Delver would probably be a good time. All right, Query Ranger, it's time for you to get frisky, bud. Actually, no. It is strictly not time for you to get frisky, bud. Of course you like Knight of the Old Republic. Yeah, Wasteland and Stifle I could see absolutely getting like a little bit brutal. Also, I can definitely see like playing something like a Rug Delver deck. That would be tight. I like Delver decks a lot. Well, I like Scred Delver the most in this, and it'd be pretty sweet to be like dazing somebody and stifling them on the same turn. Like stifle your fetch land, daze your first spell. Opponent going to sack some of their board to trade with our Young Wolf. You're on the Maverick. You're on that Gaddock feel. Oh, yeah. Little did they know. I'm just going to put these rankers on Query Ranger. Yeah, I've seen some Rug Delver gameplay. It was sweet. Andrea Mangucci's most recent build. It would be what I'm referring to. When you're the one playing it. No, you don't want Invigorate back. Don't speak that nonsense. And when, yeah, when you're the one playing it and not playing 4-color mana against it, yeah, I can absolutely relate. Well, I can't relate because I've never done so, but I could believe that. I could easily believe that. And I would love to play Legacy. I've watched a good amount of Legacy now, and I'm just like, you know, I'm in it. I'm in it. I want to try it. Are we going to see a double striking Somber Hoverguard today? We are going to see them want to trade their land for Atog. Nah. 2, 4, 6. No, I think I have to block. 2, 4, 6. Plus double. Yeah, no. Plus double strike and trample would be Xaxes. So they're just going to let us trade with Atog. Takes some number of them out for leads and such these days. Yeah, I was always kind of wondering, or I tried to like stipulate as to why that might be, and I thought maybe it was because, do they have a counterspell here? I thought maybe it was because people were playing more non-creature spells and stuff, so they were running melodies to bullocks. Oh yeah, use Nettle Sentinel's ability. When I dropped down to 2 melodies, I realized that I hardly ever wanted to be seeing them. And he's dealing with getting used to things, like not always being able to sleep in my brother's room, being away from one of us all at once, and being away from his room is making me sad. Oh, sad puppies are sad. 100% sad puppies are sad. I like mono green or green elves a lot too. We're just dead here, team. This is delaying the inevitable at this point. I don't know how loose any of those plays were, but I don't think they were that loose. Maybe somewhat loose. Right, yeah. Yeah, if I get Vault Scourge, I might be back in this somehow. I'm just gonna pass for some reason. That's nothing. I'm gonna suit up the Hover Guard. Imagine me Vines of the Vastwood, the equip trigger. Oh, the bad beats. It was first printed and you ran into 3 elves matchups per league. Melody was straight up better. Okay, so like it's kind of a weird balance that way. Like the more you see Melody, the more you go to mono green, which makes mono green worse. That's interesting. It's very interesting. We are super dead. Super dead. Nice. Oh, crap. I'll pass. Is a super secret tech. You eat their Carapace Forger with your Vines the Fastwood. I would watch Elves vs. Elves. I played Elves vs. Elves. It was crazy. Pulls you back from board wipes. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's like 2 different board states. But I really like what is like the balance with the non-creature spells? Like how does that work? And do I try to trade this Vines for their Carapace Forger? Or do I die? I do try to trade this Vines with their Carapace Forger. Or do I chump and hope to... I'm just dead. Who am I kidding? Fling. Aww.